Hello, hello. My name is Kitty Purr, and we are playing Dragon Age Origins. This is going to be my first playthrough on YouTube ever, so bear with me as we try and iron out some of the kinks. I'm going to just play the beginning of this game. I've already made a character in the creation screen, but that video took way too long, so I'm just going to quickly make a character that looks similar to the one that I've chosen, and then I will reload my game file from there. So we're going to hit new game, and we're going to hit Dragon Age Origins. And so is the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it's fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Threnodies. Threnodies?
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. Even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
The background you select will determine which of the 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. So we're going to choose a female. Men and women in Ferelden are generally regarded as equals. Both genders are evenly represented in most organizations, noble houses, and military forces. We're going to be a human. Human, the most numerous, yes, most divided of all the races. Only 4 times have they ever united under a single cause, the last being centuries ago. Religion and the chantry play a large part in human society. It distinguishes them culturally from elves and dwarves more than anything else. Humans can be warriors, rogues, or mages. So we're going to choose the Mage class. Wielding power as dangerous as it is potent. You know that magic is a curse for those lacking the will to control it. You anxiously await your... Oh, sorry. We're trying to read the Mage. Mage. As dangerous as it is potent, magic is a curse for those lacking the will to wield it. Malevolent spirits that wish to enter the world of the living are drawn to mages like beacons, putting the mage and everyone nearby in constant danger. Because of this, mages lead lives of isolation, locked away from the world they threaten. Specializations include spirit healer, shapeshifter, arcane warrior, and blood mage. Now we're going to read the Magi one. Magi. Wielding a power as dangerous as it is potent, you know that magic is a curse for those lacking the will to control it. You anxiously await your harrowing, the one chance to prove yourself against the demons lurking without and within. Succeed or be slaughtered by the knights who ward against your kind.
Greetings.
So I'm just going to go to this far preset here, and I'm just going to do a very mild amount of modifying here because I already have a character. So really I just want to get her looking similar to the character file that I have already made so that we can just quickly pop out of this file and into my regular save file in which I have saved right after all of the cutscenes. Sorry, I know I said I wouldn't take too long, and then here I am taking so long. I don't want to break the immersion too much, so I just want to find a character that's similar. And then we're just going to quickly change portrait. And I don't remember what voice I chose.
Charmed.
I'm fairly certain it's this one. So my actual character looks better than this, but this is just what we're going to be going with to get through this. And I'm just going to make my name Luna. I'm going to make it Lunara, but I'm going to use 2 N's because my other character only has 1 N, and that way I will be able to tell these save files apart. It doesn't really matter what I set my attributes as here because we're going to be playing in the other save file, so I'll just do that real quick. And then I do remember that I had... Ooh, I'm fairly certain I had combat tactics and lightning and spirit whip. I'm going to play on normal difficulty.
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Calenhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the Dream Realm, the Fade, are drawn to you, and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
What happens if I cannot defeat the demon?
It will turn you into an abomination, and the Templars will be forced to slay you. This is Lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you, and remember the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
Okay, I wanted to show you guys what the intro of this was like. I've played through every origin in Dragon Age, but I'm trying to do a very specific legacy play to get a very small specific scene in Dragon Age Inquisition. So I am going to stop here, and we're going to flip on over to my regular game. Perfect. Wait. I don't know if that worked properly. We're gonna exit. We're gonna load game. We're gonna switch characters, and we want to play Lunara with only one N. There you go. I may cut this part out of the final video. Okay. It has been a long time since I've played this game, so just bear with me here. Tutorial, inventory and equipment. To equip new items, you'll need to open the inventory screen. Do so now by clicking the highlighted icon or by pressing I. To unequip, drag an item from its icon on the left side of the screen back into your inventory. Remove your character's armor or clothing now. You really want me to remove this? To equip, drag items from your inventory directly to your character or into the appropriate icon space. Replace your armor and clothing now. It wants me to grab this one, but we're gonna grab this. For easy access to consumable items, place them in your quick bar. Drag an item to your quick bar now. Perfect. You'll notice that I have some extra stuff in my bag, and I already have maximum inventory. I do have a couple of mods here that have given me a few different things. I got a skill. I do not remember how to level up. Here we go, skills. Nope. I'm sure it'll teach me eventually. Oh, I can't level up right now. Okay. That would be why. Goodness. Okay, I apologize. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to the camera here. Oh yes, I don't know what my weapon is. Do I even have one? I do not. Some items that are in my inventory, so I feel like I just want to use them. Part of the items that I have as well are from some of the promo packs, I believe. I should read what these are. So I put on the Pearl of the Anointed, which is an amulet that offers a +1 to all attributes, as well as it increases monetary gain. And I'm just comparing it to a couple of other items here. So we have the Amulet of the War Mage, which is a +5% on pretty much all elemental type magics. There's another Amulet of the Wolf, which is a +5 health regeneration while exploring, a +1 to armor, and a +15 to nature resistance. There's a few more amulets here, but I'm looking for belts. Ooh, there's a Guildmaster's belt, which will apply. There's also a resistance belt that I think I will keep the monetary value belt. And then there's a Dalish Promise Ring, which is a +1 health regeneration in combat, reduces hostility, +15% to healing received, a Band of Fire, which is a +3 constitution, +25 fire resistance, and +10 spirit resistance. This could be good situationally because we are in the Fade right now. There is the Wicked Oath, which is a +2 armor penetration, +1 stamina regeneration in combat, and a +10% critical backstab damage. That's more of a rogue item. We have a Lucky Stone, which is just a +1 to all attributes again. And we have the Memory Band, which is just a ring. Perhaps it does something, but at the moment it is just a ring. So I think that the Band of Fire would be good, because I'm fairly squishy. And the Lucky Stone. Other than that, some boots here. Yes, they are the Lion's Paw leather. They have a better armor rating, plus an extra +1 armor, a 10% to dodge attacks, and a 10% to avoid missiles. So let's equip that. We'll just give ourselves as much as we can. Oh, the other ring came on. I'm gonna bring that to it. There we go, our second spot. Okay, I think we are fairly well equipped, so let us continue. We're going this way. And I'm sure the tutorial will remind me how to play. Oh, gee.
Of course. Why do they bother?
There we go. Okay. I am reminded how to play. Oh. I guess I was just stuck in combat that entire scene, which is why it wasn't letting me level, but now I can level. So I don't have any edge points, but I do have a specialization. So I set it in the first video I made, which is not getting posted, that I wanted to take cunning next because it really helps with de-escalating situations. And if I remember creation, this one is a sustain spell, so it just stays on in the background. I played an Arcane Warrior once and learned that this is sustain spells are so convenient. Ah.
Someone else thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone.
You're a talking rat.
You think you're really here? In that body? You look like that because you think you do. It's always the same. But it's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse.
I have 3 options. I could say not your real name, I take it. You took the harrowing, question mark. And you can change your shape, question mark. I'm most curious about his shape changing.
Like I said, in this place, you are what you perceive yourself to be. I think I used to be like you. Before. The Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim, and you don't have much time before you end up the same.
I'm sorry for what happened.
Don't waste time with that talk. You don't want to end up like this. There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade.
Anything can die. I doubt it's as simple as that.
You would be a fool to just attack everything you see. What you face is powerful, cunning. There are others here. Other spirits. They will tell you more. Maybe help. If you can believe anything you see. I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago. But you may have a way out. A dangerous spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight.
Okay, good to know. Thanks for the help, Mouse. And he follows me. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cute.
That is where the test will take place. The creature can be anywhere, but it manifests there.
Good to know. A codex entry about lyrium. Do we want to read these codex entries as they come up? Lyrium. More than half the wealth of Osmar comes from a single, extremely rare substance, lyrium. The Chantry believes it to be the waters of the Fade, mentioned in the Canticle of Grenadies, the very stuff of creation itself, from whence the Maker fashioned the world. Only a handful of mining caste families only a handful of mining caste families hazard extracting the ore, finding veins in the stone quite literally by ear. For in its raw form, lyrium sings, and the discerning can hear the sound even through solid rock. Even though dwarves have a natural resistance, raw lyrium is dangerous for all but the most experienced of the mining caste to handle. Even for dwarves, exposure to the unprocessed mineral can cause deafness or memory loss. For humans and elves, direct contact with lyrium ore produces nausea, blistering of the skin, and dementia. Mages cannot even approach unprocessed lyrium. Doing so is invariably fatal. Despite its dangers, lyrium is the single most valuable mineral currently known. In the Tevinter Imperium, it has been known to command a higher price than diamond. The dwarves sell very little of the processed mineral to the surface, giving the greater portion of what they mine to their own smiths, who use it in the forging of all truly superior dwarven weapons and armor. What processed lyrium is sold on the surface goes only to the chantry, who strictly control the supply. From the chantry, it is dispensed both to Templars, who make use of it to tracking and fighting Maleficarum, and to the Circle. In the hands of the Circle, lyrium reaches its fullest potential. Their Fomari craftsmen transform it into an array of useful items, from the practical, such as magically hardened stone for construction, to the legendary silver armament of King Palanhad. When mixed into liquid and ingested, lyrium allows mages to enter the Fade, fully aware, unlike all others who reach it while only dreaming. Such potions can only be used to aid in the casting of especially taxing spells, for a short time granting a mage far greater power than he normally wields. Lyrium has its cost, however. Prolonged use becomes addictive, the craving unbearable. Over time, Templars grow disoriented, incapable of distinguishing memory from present or dream from waking. They frequently become paranoid, as their worst memories and nightmares haunt their waking hours. Mages have additionally been known to suffer physical mutation. The Magister Lords of the Tevinter Imperium were widely reputed to have been so affected by their years of lyrium use that they could not be recognized by their own kin, nor even as creatures that had once been human. Excerpt from The Pursuit in Knowledge, The Travels of the Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. Let us continue. Goodness, it's going to take a little bit of time. I'm getting used to the camera angle. I apologize. Haha, lightning is a powerful spell. There is something on my minimap. And another enemy. Oh no, I turned off my spirit wisp.
So I shall. Lovely.
Doing a sturgle here. Don't mind me. Okay. Let us talk to this spirit.
Another spirit this way. It never seemed equal to its name to me.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, than to be sent unarmed against a demon.
You know why I'm here?
You are not the first sent here for such testing, nor shall you be the last, I suspect. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come.
What else do you know about the harrowing? ?
Is that what your test is called? I know little of your mortal ways. I do know that a demon has been called, and told that a meal awaits. It will not, cannot leave, until one of you is dead.
Did you create all of these weapons?
They are brought into being by my will. I understand that in your world, Mages are the only ones who can will things into being. Those mortals who cannot must lead such hollow, empty lives.
Would one of these weapons affect the demon?
Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first. Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested.
So this is an option that I can use if I have high enough willpower. If I don't have a high enough willpower, it will fail. It seems you would prefer to kill me yourself.
How dare you accuse me? I am no demon preying upon helpless mortals to steal their essence. I am a being of honor and valor. I am a warrior.
I am trying to convince him to come over to my side. I don't really know what the best option is. Try to get himself.
You are insolent. But your will is unquestionably strong. Very well, mortal. You prove to me that you possess the strength to resist this demon. Go. Prove your worth as you must. I am confident you will succeed.
I received an item. I got Valor's Staff. Finally, a weapon. I wanted to ask him what kind of spirit he was.
You have Valor's staff. There is nothing else I can do for you.
Sorry that I provoked you instead of just asking you more about yourself. Uh-oh, autosave. Didn't pay more attention to my cooldown times. Oh god, there's one behind me. I've lost a lot of mana.
Be cautious. There is another spirit here. Not the one hunting you, but still.
What a helpful mouse he is. Is this a... Oh, this is a sloth demon.
So, you are the mortal being hunted. And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left.
He almost sounds like a twisted version of Winnie the Pooh. What kind of spirit
It's
are
a
you?
demon. Maybe even more powerful than the one chasing after you.
Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth, mortal. Oh, I tire of you already. I am a spirit of sloth. Yes, a creature of the Fade. Unlike yourself, mortals are ever the visitors here.
Still, you serve your function. Only the mortals like yourself are truly annoying.
I forgot to say the other thing as I clicked it, which was a creature of sloth. What kind of spirit are you? Are you talking about dreamers?
Many mortals dream. They come here often, but you are not one of those. You are aware, a mortal with power and will, the sort of creature that some spirits hunger for. I might be inclined for such a meal myself. It would be interesting to see the mortal world through your eyes, live inside your form. But I am disinclined to begin such a struggle.
Lucky me.
Indeed. Now, what do you want with me?
I need your help defeating a demon.
You have a very nice staff. Why would you need me? Go. Use your weapon, since you have earned it. Be valorous.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why, most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide?
You could help me fight the demon.
It's true. I am quite powerful in this form, when I wish to be.
I welcome the opportunity, if it is my choice. The mages in the tower are quick to volunteer others, as you well know. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear, if you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching is so exhausting. Away with you now.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
I guess we just have to bear with it. Sorry, that was a bad joke.
I can't. You have
We can't
so
just
much to learn
make a
about
suggestion
the
and
Fade,
then
little
not follow
mortal.
through. And then what the bear said, because I was talking over it, is, I can't. You have so much to learn about the Fade, little mortal. Mouse wants to learn. Teach him.
You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend. Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you. Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours.
You can be quite aggressive. Teach Mouse the bear form, or I will kill you. Let's just play the riddle game. I accept your challenge, Sloth.
Truly? Oh, this gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
Oh, this is tricky. Our options are a desert, a boat, the moon, a map, an idea, a dream. I think it's a map.
Correct. Let's move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
Our options are a handle, my tongue, my temper, my breath, intelligence, And a sword. I think it's my tongue. So you can hold your tongue, but you can also be witty with words. I think.
Yes, your witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we? Often will I spin a tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve, but alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
Our options are an annoying riddler, a liar. Are you music, a book, a spider, and a dream? I think it's a dream.
You are correct. Rather apropos here in the Fade, no? But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
Close enough. Go then, and defeat your demon, or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
And we have a codex update. Sloth demon. And I looked at the creature, and it had become me, a veritable copy of my form, of my very mind, stared back at me as if from within a mirror. I thought surely that this was a trick, an illusion meant to put me off guard, but as I engaged the thing with my sword, it fought me with maneuvers that I recognized. It parried as I parried. It swung as I swung. It spoke to me and said things that only I could know. I think this demon of sloth has no form or identity of its own. It is envy as much as sloth, I believe, and mine was not the first shape it stole that day. An excerpt from the transcribed deposition of Tyrannus Templar Commander Cumberland, 390 Towers. The most difficult assumption for one who studied demons to overcome is the notion that a sloth demon is, in itself, slothful. If that were so, it would seem highly unlikely that any such demons would cross the veil into our own world, or, once here, would fight to possess any creature with a will of its own. And we know both of these things are not to be the case. Certainly, some demons are lazy and complacent, but who knows? Perhaps these creatures even cultivate such a reputation. The truth is that demons of sloth are named so because this is a portion of the human psyche that they feed upon. Doubt, apathy, entropy. They seek to spread these things. The sloth demon hides its forms, a master of shapes and disguises, always in the place you look, always in the last place you look. And from its hiding place, it spreads its influence. A community afflicted by a demon of sloth could soon become a dilapidated pit where injustices are allowed to pass without comment, and none of the residents could be aware that such a change has even taken place. The sloth demon weakens, tires, tears at the edge of consciousness, and would much rather render its victim helpless than engage in true conflict. Such creatures are best faced only with a great deal of will, and only with an eye to piercing their many disguises. Okay, I think our very next thing is going to be to face the demon, but we are already about 45 minutes into the video. I think for the very first video, that's probably a good length. I want future videos to be a little bit less than that, but introductions always take a little bit longer. So I'm going to stop the video here, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.